Hello everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. This is Pratik Suraswayar, founder of Online Study for You. TCS conducted its second phase of exam study, 20 of March 2025, and here we are going to do the analysis of the SIFT. And also we will be discussing the question which was asked in the examination. Okay, so all these questions you could see, so these are asked from quant, and then it is asked from reasoning, verbal ability, logical, okay, and then you could see from coding. So all those things we are going to discuss. And friends, one more thing, many of the students, they missed the exam study, so that also we are going to talk here. So what is the solution and what TCS is replying for that? So let us see, and then I will tell you in depth. Okay, friends, the first thing, so the student, he has shared all the question by writing on the paper, and here you could see, thank you so much for your help, sir. Most of the questions were from TCS NQT crash course. Friend, that's what I was telling you. Whatever I have taught, similar pattern questions are coming in the exam directly, and the one who took the crash course, they will never regret, and the one who did not take, were studying from multiple YouTube channel or from somewhere, definitely they are going to regret. Okay, so see, this is by student only, so when they share, then only we also get the confidence. Yes, so we have our NQT courses which is helping, and because of that only, if you'll see our YouTube, right, so we have given so many results in TCS alone. Okay, fine, no problem. So the first thing is, friends, TCS, right? So many of the students were not able to write the exam study, 20 of March. And then I had asked a student to send a mail to TCS, and TCS has replied. So here you could see, we have forwarded your query to concerned team. Request you to await for the reply. Thanks and regards, TCS Career Services Lines, ILP support, Tata Consultancy Services. Okay, yesterday I had made a video that how to get the solution. Another candidate got the reply through the email. So please note that if you are shortlisted and if you have applied for the drive successfully, you will receive the hall ticket on your registered email ID. Also note that the hall ticket or admit card will be going to out in batches as per the test scheduled by the concerned team. Thanks and regards, the name, and then the TCS Career Services ILP supports. So basically, friends, what TCS is telling, bhaiya, please wait. So I could see there is some hopes. Okay, so I could see there is some hopes from the TCS, where TCS is telling, okay, please wait. And also many of the students, they were able to see the admit card till yesterday, and then they were seeing exam completed, and now nothing is there. So there might be some kind of consideration, so we will have to wait from TCS, but you have to keep sending the email. Yesterday I have made a video, so please watch this video, and you have to send mail to multiple email IDs which is covered as part of this video. Please do that. Okay, so jab tak todenge nahi, tab tak chhodenge nahi. Okay, if it is not our mistake, we are not going to take a step back. Okay, anyway, these things we will discuss. So friends, no section switching, only question switching will be there. TCS exams is happening at the center, TCS ION. No negative marking is there. Any number of rough paper you will be getting. On screen calculator is there. No question wise timer. Okay, so per question there will be no timer. Section wise timer is there. And here you could see total 8 theta based questions. If we submit one coding question, then we can go to the second coding question. We cannot make any changes in the first coding question. Sectional cutoff and overall cutoff, both is there. Clear? Okay, so friends, see, you have to reach at least 1 hour before 8:30 AM morning shift. I'm talking about is gate closing time. So if you reach at 8, find admit card plus one photo, DL Aadhaar card. One of the student, he had some issue in the date of birth, and he was not able to write the examination. They did not provide any kind of affidavit. This is the exam pattern: aptitude, reasoning, verbal, 20 and 25 questions will be asked, and 75 minutes. Advanced 25 question, 15 question, 25 minutes, and advanced coding question, 2 coding question for 90 minutes. Total time will be 190 minutes. Now let us look at the questions which has been asked in the examination. Okay, so here you could see the first one, you can say it is from the quadratic equation. So ax square plus 7x plus c is minimum at x is equals to minus 7 by 4 and has value is equals to minus 9 by 8. Find the value of c. A man sells an, so this is from the quadratic equation. This is from the quadratic equation, a simple question. Then this is from profit and loss. Okay, a man sells an item at 7620 and incurs a loss of 8%. What price should he sell the item to gain 14%? To gain 14%. So basically we need to find out the profit. Once you find out the profit, then you will be able to solve this question. Product of two number is 6345. I think 6845. So it is 6845. Okay. So basically this images I have generated through the chat GPT, this questions. And then ratio and proportion. See, this all those things are very much predicted. So these are the questions. This is basically in ratio and proportion. So I teach investment ratios. Okay. So that is the question from there. Then average speed, a car travels from point A to point B at 20 km per hour and travels back from B to A at 60 km per hour. Find the average speed of the car. So in the recent one of the video, I had told you average speed will be total distance by total time, right? Okay. And if you have only 2 speed, I will tell you the formula. Then there was a question from this trains. Okay. And then this is a question, a man earns a salary of 12,000 and spends 68% of it. So what is his saving? So remaining 32%. 1 to 2 question ratio proportion, 1 DI question. This was tougher than DI in the advanced level. So friend, you could see the question from aptitude were easy to moderate, right? Okay. Now this particular question you see, question number 5. So a car travels from point A to point B. So a car travels from point A to point B at a speed of 20 km per hour. Okay. And back from B to A and back from B to A with 60 km per hour. Then we need to find out average speed. So bhaiya, average speed will be equal to, there is a direct formula for this. Okay, so 2AB, I mean suppose 2S1 S2 by 2S1 S2 by S1 plus S2, where is S1 is a speed. So 2 into 20 into 60 and divided by 20 plus 60, right? 20 plus 60. So 2 into 20 into 60 divided by 80. So I just wanted to tell you there are how simple questions are there. Okay. So 415 times. So it will be nothing but 30 km per hour. Many students will do the mistake here. So what they will do, 20 plus 60 and then divided by 2. So 80 by 2 and then they will be getting 40 km per hour. This is not the average speed. Okay. So average speed will be equal to total distance by total time. Here directly formula we can use 2S1 S2 divided by S1 plus S2. So 2 into 60, 240 divided by 60 into 1200 into 2, 2400 divided by 80. So it will be coming around 30 km per hour. Okay. So this will be your correct answer. This was a simple problem, right? See, I will not do all the problems right now. I just wanted to tell you, okay. So what were the problem which was asked and how easy it was. Now you see this problem. A man earns a salary of 12,000 and he spends 68% of it. Then he will be saving 32%, sir. So that's what they're asking. What is his saving, right? So what is his find his saving? So 12,000 into 32 divided by 100. Clear? Cancelled. So 12 into 32 and one more zero you put it here. So 12 into 3 is 360. Okay. And 12 into 2 is 24 into 10. So this will be nothing but 3840. So 12,000 anyway 30% will be what? See, you could have also calculated 12,000 30%. So 12,000 10,000 will be 10% will be 1,200, right? See, like this also you can calculate. You have 12,000, right? 32%. So what will be 10%? So 10% is nothing but 1,200. Okay. So 3 times will be nothing but 3,600. Okay. Now 10% is 1,200. So what will be 2%? That means we need to divide by 5. That means we need to divide by 5. So it is nothing but 240. So here just add 240. So sir, 0483 3840. There are multiple ways to deal with the problem. Now it totally depends upon you how fast and how quick you do the problem in the examination. But the problem was not very tough. Okay. See, the similar kind of problems we had done in the examination. Okay. So let us try to do that as well. So this is done, and question number 4. Okay. So what question number 4 is telling? A and B invest rupees 10,000 and 20,000 in a business. So A and B, there are two partners are there. So A invests 10,000 and 20,000 is a business. A gets a royalty of 10% and the rest of the profit is shared according to their investment. Find the profit earned by A if the net annual profit is rupees. Okay. So friends, investment into time ratio will be nothing but equal to by a profit ratio. Now A is investing 10,000 and the time is, friend, these are memory based problem. Okay. So these are memory based problems. So don't ask, sir, from where did you get all these questions? So the student, you saw, right? So whatever question he did in the examination, okay, so that's what he has solved here, and he has, that's what he has taken the image and he has sent it to us, right? Okay, bhaiya, very good. So this is for 12 months and B invested 20,000 again for 12 months. 12 and 12 cancel, this is 2 times. So 1:2. The similar question were asked in the exam. So A is to B is nothing but 1:2 ratio. 1:2 ratio. Now, so friends, what is the total profit? The total profit is nothing but 2380. Now what is happening? A gets a royalty of 10% and rest of the profit is shared according to their investment. Find the profit earned by A. Okay. So here 10%, what we are doing, we are giving it to A. So 238 rupees we gave it to A. Okay. Now, so that is 10% royalty. So what is remaining? So 2380 minus 238. So 10 minus 8 is 2. 7 minus 3 is 4. And 3 minus 2 is 1. 2142. Now this 2142 will be divided among A and B. So they are asking what is a net profit earned by A, right? Okay. So here 1:2. So total 3 part is there and A will be getting 1 part. That's all. So 3 7 ja and 14 3 ja is 42. 7. So speed of train A and B given, length is given, both travels in. Okay, so here he is telling given, but the data is not there. So this we will not be able to solve. Now question number 3 you see. So question number 3 we will just try to see. We will just try it out. Okay, we don't know how much the data is correct and I am solving in front of you. So I also don't know if the data is completely correct or not. So see, if the data is correct, you will be getting the answer. If there is any problem with respect to data, then we will not be able to get the answer. Okay, fine, no problem. So let's see and try to solve. Question has been asked. A man sells an item at, so selling price is given. Selling price is given 7620 and loss is given 8%. So what will be the cost price? So selling price will be equal to cost price into 100 minus loss percentage 92 divided by 100. Okay, so 7620 will be equal to CP into 92 divided by 100. So definitely pakka, definitely this 7620 will be divisible by 92. देख लेते हैं थोड़ा सा, कैलकुलेटर कहाँ है भाई? Calculator, okay. So 7620 divided by 92 is equals to, array, the values doesn't seems correct. The values, so here we have 7620 and 8%. So 7620, I just wanted to verify. So a man sells an item at rupees 7620 and incurs a loss of 8%. So values are correct. What price he should sell the item to gain? 14%. So the values are correct, but you know, we can't do anything here. The we don't know the exact value. So if he remembers exactly or not, because what we are getting is, so selling price is equals to cost price into 100 minus loss percentage. So 100 minus 92, 100 minus 8 is 92. Selling price is given 7620 is equals to CP into 90. It is not even divisible by 13. 6 ja 78. No. 13 5 ja 65. So 6 minus 5 is 1. 1 2. No, it is not divisible. So it will this data is not proper. It's okay. Anyway, let's know the process how we will be able to solve. So bhaiya, cost price will become 7620 into 100 divided by 92. Now, so they're asking at what price he should sell to gain a profit of 14%. So selling price will be equal to what? So cost price. So cost price is nothing but 7620 into 100 divided by 92. And if you want a profit of, right? Okay. So now if you want a profit of 14%, then add it to 100 and divide by 100. Okay. So fine. Now you solve this and 100 and 100 cancelled. So here it will be 7620 into 114 is equals to divided by 92. So it will be nothing but 9442 2 point something. So this value you sell so that you will be able to get a profit of this much. Okay, fine. Now let's see. So if you could have done in a easier way. So 7620, if you are selling, you are getting a loss of 8%. So at what price you should sell? At what price should you sell so that you should get a profit of 14%? Okay, now I have clearly told you, if there is any kind of loss is there, subtract from 100 and divide by 100. It is not required by dividing, okay, because 100 will get cancelled. And selling price we have to find it out, and profit is, if there is any kind of profit, add is to 100. So 7620 divided by 90 will be equal to SP divided by 114. So your selling price will be equal to 7620 into 114 divided by 92. You could have directly written this. The values are not proper, so that is the reason we are getting the answers in decimal. Okay, so he might not be able to remember this. So same answer, 9442.17. That will become your correct answer. Okay, so I don't have much time today, so the remaining of the questions we can solve sometime later. Okay, so let us move towards the other thing. So now here next you will see verbal. So 2 RC, 3 questions each. So there was 2 RC was there, and in every 3 questions were there. In per RC 3 question. Para jumbles 4 question, 1 theta and 3 MCQs. 1 word substitute 2 question. Fill in the blanks were there. Error detection were there. Formal, informal 2 questions were there. Unique. So what are the things mentioned below are incorrect in the context of a formal email? Okay. Answer, long paragraph was there. Okay, fine. So this was from your verbal ability. Verbal ability was little challenging. And then visual reasoning 2 questions, cube 2 questions, cuts and unfold 1 question. Find the wrong term, series based 1 question was there. Find out the unique pair. Blood relation 2, name of the relation was not directly given, rather it was given like wife's brother, son's daughter. Floor based arrangement of boxes 2 questions were there. Data sufficiency most probably 2 questions were there, and syllogism most probably 2 questions were there. So these were there from the logical. Then coding question, if you'll see. So before that, advanced. So Chinese coding 2. What is this Chinese coding here? Okay, Chinese coding. Okay, this coding decoding. Data interpretation 2 question. A square sitting arrangement 1 was there. Data sufficiency on circular arrangement 2 question. Direction based, direction sense 1 question was there. Coding questions I have also written down here. So if you'll see the first coding question. So if you'll see, अरे भाई तुम कहाँ से आ गए यार, तुमको किसने बुलाया? हाँ? So here you see. So coding question, easy. Given an integer value m, find the sum of all prime numbers in the range 1 to m. Okay, num is between 1 to m, 1 and m is included. Constraint is 2, so m is between 2 and 500, where 2 and 5 is included. Input m is equal to 10, output 17. All prime numbers from 1 to 10 are 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay, medium. Given numbers of edges and vertices in a directed, अरे भाई लैपटॉप रखा हुआ है यहाँ पे, sorry, in a directed acyclic graph, okay, DAG, each edge is directed from one vertex to another and has some weight. Find the shortest path from source to destination and print the path and total weight of the path. Okay, so here they have given the example and path output. We will soon make the videos on the coding question, don't worry about it. And if we'll talk about the cutoff, friends, see, the exam was easy to moderate considering verbal ability was little challenging. Okay, so here verbal ability, the cutoff, like let's say like 10 to 12 question. Okay, logical reasoning, let's say, so again 10 to 12 question. Aptitude around 10 question, and advanced coding questions like 7 to 8 questions if you do, and advanced coding 1 question if you do, you will be called for digital, and 2 questions if you do, you will be called for prime. But again, my dear friends, I would like to tell you there will be normalization. Normalization means, see, total if there are 14 cases are there, okay, and now suppose the topper has done only 10 cases, okay, 10 test cases is passed. So if you have done 9 cases altogether, then you will be called for the prime interview. So you please don't try predicting that, sir, I have done 8, I have done 9, I have done 12. Sir, what is the chance that I will get call from digital? What is the chance I'll get from prime? So these are expected cutoff only. TCS will never ever define that these are the cutoff. And if you have done something, you'll be getting this call, you'll be getting that call. So that will never happen. So please don't keep that in mind. And please prepare hard for the next examination. Once again, before I go, I want to tell you, friends, okay? Before I go, I want to tell you, see this TCS NQT crash course, direct questions are where they are in the examination from this crash course. And friends, if you don't want to regret later, then please see this. I don't tell, students only tells, sir, thank you so much for your help, sir. Most of the questions were from the TCS NQT crash course only. Okay, 719 he messaged, and after that I made a video for you. Thank you. Take care. All the very, very best. We'll keep working very hard for you, and we will be also looking support from you all. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and if you want more and more content, that also please let us know. Take care. Bye bye. Seeing you soon.